steamrolling tower of, well, anyway, welcome back to Beyond the Bridge, episode 16, part 4. We are joined by Carson, Rotgar, Pickle, and Obo, who've just kicked in the door to the mayor's office. And they see before them. So, there's a flash of blinding light, and you hear this kind of noise, like wind rushing past you. And as your sight returns to you, you can still hear this sound of rushing wind. And you realize with a note of alarm, it's because everything around you is shifted. You can see the staircases behind you just extending into nothingness. All around you is this formless void of stars and blackscape, and you can just hear this howling wind. Inside the small square room, you can see 4 creatures that are small and stunty, with this kind of dark blue skin and like frost-rimed leaves tangled in their hair. Standing amid them is a larger figure, maybe 7 feet tall, that looks like the hind legs of a goat attached to a man, with these sprouting horns jutting from its head. In one hand, it's holding a elegant blade, and in the other, it's holding a chain, which is swaying back and forth like a clerical censer, issuing forth this smoke. In the center of the room, there's a stone, like this jagged-looking stone of basalt with a skeleton atop it, and you can see that the skeleton is picked clean and covered in this frost, and across its torso is just this brilliant red sash that gleams. In the 4 corners of the room, you can see like these almost like waterfalls of this vaporous gas, and from beyond it you can hear bird song, but it's like distorted, as though you're hearing it through like streams of static. So unfortunately there is not a surprise round, but you do get the chance to roll initiatives, and I should put some
That's
tokens
always
on
exciting.
for the monsters. Cool. Are there any questions?
No, I'm just sad that I got 3 less HP than the normal of a tiger. God damn it.
I need a way to indicate.
How did I do?
There we go.
Holy shit. Pickle.
Yeah, MVP.
Initiatives, Pickle, 24. And initiatives. D20.
Only I get to act before all of them. I could do so much damage.
And D20 plus 3. Okay. D20 plus 3 for the boss. And
boss,
D20 plus 2 for underlings. D is different from the others. He's much bigger and is like differently attired. The small ones are like little creepers to his imposing glory.
Does he smell funny?
He does not smell humorous in the slightest.
Oh.
And I think even with a 23, Pickle wins out. Okay, let me just check something.
He's the only one that wins out.
Yeah, okay, cool, it's your turn. What do you do, Pickle?
So we got 4 little ones and then the big guy.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's bare-chested. His skin is this like almost stone-like alabaster or marble kind of coloration. He's holding a elegant blade in one hand and this chain sensor in the other. He's got like ram hooves and horns.
Move up, hide behind Obo, and take a shot at Y. Because why? Because I can.
The joke. It's spreading. Yeah,
Oh.
your arrow hits the wall. Just goes like boom.
That sucks. Then I'll move out of line of sight.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. And hup. I shall not choke on my own blood. Okay. Something was rolled. What was rolled? Oh, faces were rolled. 268. Okay, cool. So the creature with the sensor like steps up onto the stone and like crushes the skull of the skeleton with its hoof, and the whole world like trembles. The walls shake, the stars begin to like swirl around you, and then this thick smoke ushers forth from its mouth, lands onto the ground, and begins spreading out in all directions. I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, you say?
I should be good at that. There we go. The first good roll of the damn game.
Is this a fear check or?
It is in fact a fear check, yes.
I think.
I wish to use advantage.
Yeah, I think I get advantage on that as a halfling.
I use my advantage. My inspiration.
Tiger is unwavering.
So, like, this thick smoke just billows out and covers the entire area, and as it does, you see it, like, pouring into the corners of the room, and, like, disappearing, as though it's, like, flowing into sunlight or something. But as it pours out into the void past you, it just, like, billows off into nothingness. None of you are affected adversely. And see... because, let's see... Okay.
How will I kill all my players?
Yeah. C just
Ooh.
runs back a bit, and then reaches into itself with both its hands, and pulls out a long spear of ice, spins round and hurls it towards the tiger. Tiger, tiger, don't you cry. Mama's got you an icicle lullaby.
Good timing, Tiger.
Yeah, so I believe that's a hit.
Is it? Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. You take 6 damage as a shaft of ice pierces you. I does the same thing to you, Mr. Tiger. And you take another 7 points of damage as like a second icicle slams into you. This one like steps up onto the rock, pulls a shard of the skull out, and it just coats with frost, and it hurls it at you, like almost like it's throwing a frisbee, except when it hits you, it just like explodes. And
Oh boy.
O runs in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, runs in and attacks you. And as it does, its like hands get rimed by frost, and it just like slams them into you. 20, that's a hit, and damage is the same. Damage is the same. And it deals 4 more points of damage. So it like slams its icy fists into you. Carson, what
Jesus
do you do?
Yeah,
Christ.
so from the exact point of the a deafening screech emerges.
Okay. And where's this coming from?
Exactly D.
Exactly D. So hitting D, I, and Y.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good roll as well. And then I wish to be not in line of sight of anyone, if that's possible.
Um,
Uh,
one of them, and
try to walk.
two of them.
So.
Okay.
Is this a door, the like yellow weird things there?
Uh,
Or is there anywhere I can walk where I'm not in sight?
yeah, like that's a wall. If that makes sense. So there's the line of sight's only through like this open doorway.
Yeah, then I walk like next to Pickle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you let loose this howl, and I think the sensor that this creature is holding shatters. The smoke that's billowing out of its mouth like just stops, and you see the two creatures either side of them. They just begin to vibrate like ice crystals, and then break into shards. And as the like smoke clears, you see the horned one standing on the cracked stone altar, and it like bellows, and the whole world kind of like begins to like contort. I think as you like cast that spell, you begin to see like walls faintly, like almost as though they're there and not there, all around you. So you get these like half images of perhaps reality.
Huh?
So Obo, oh Tiger, oh, what do you do?
I completely disregard the fact that O exists and I sprint towards D.
Okay, you get shanked as you run past.
You're leaving me open here. Tiger tank. What are you doing?
Ooh. Is that a hit? What's the tiger's AC?
It's 12, so yeah, that is a hit.
Okay. Cool. You take 8 more points of damage.
God. Alright, well, yeah, let's pounce on D.
Go for it.
Please tell me that hits.
It does. It does hit.
Alright, so then we get to roll damage for that, and then he has to make a strength saving throw.
Poor little
That is a lot of damage.
Lordling. Things aren't gonna go well for you. No, they don't. Would you like to roll the next damage up? Or
Yeah,
next
and he's
attack, is it?
prone.
The next attack
Yeah,
with
and then I
advantage,
can take a...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I can take a bonus action to take one attack, and because he's prone, I get advantage.
Oh yeah. Roll
So,
it.
slash shall 1d20 plus 5. No, that doesn't hit, but thank God I have advantage.
Ooh. Oh.
Are you serious?
So I think you like slam down onto this creature. It falls on its back. The short sword like skitters along the ground away from it, and you see it like look around it where its allies once were, and you see fear in its eyes. Blood streams across its alabaster skin.
If a tiger could smile.
Okay. So Hrothgar, what do you do?
So since it's prone, I get the disadvantage on range attacks, right?
That is correct.
Well, I'm not.
There is
going
also
to
a tiger
attack
in
it.
the way.
Well, that too. I'm just
So
gonna
yeah, just
move next to this thing and whack it with my hammer.
Go for it.
Since
show
I
who's boss.
since I see that the tiger is eating the big guy there. Ooh.
Okay, so you swing your warhammer towards this poor fey creature, and it like holds up both its hands, and like this flower of ice forms out of them like a shield, and you just slam your warhammer into it, and it crumples back into its face and shatters across the floor. It is little chunks of ice. It is no more. Pickle the Swift. What do you do?
Well, there's a spot open now, so I'm going to move there and Actually, I'll move next to Brodgar, hide behind him. And take a shot at C.
Okay.
If I'm hidden, I crit.
It is a sneak attack. It is stealthed. It is a crit. It's kill. So you fire off your arrow. It slams into C straight between the eyes, and there's like half a second where it's like realize it's dead. Its eyes both look at the arrow protruding from its face, and then it just begins to fracture and fall apart. And as C tumbles down, you see the fog in the corner of the rooms begin to like glow. This like vibrant kind of sunlight color. You can hear like the sound of birds just beyond. The edge of sight.
Mhm.
It's all very glorious. And then D gets his turn. Come on, you can do this. You got no allies. Don't worry about that fact. It's fine. You have abilities which don't rely on your friends. Oh, well, that's not too good, is it? Oh, that's a shame. So yeah, it stands up in front of you, Obo, like grabs onto your head with both its hands, and it attempts to headbutt you. You laugh, but wait till you see how horny this creature is. So I think as it like tries to grab onto you for the headbutt, you just like shake your head from side to side, and it falls back to the ground and like staggers to its feet. Carson, what you
Yeah,
do?
well, I walk
Things aren't
forward
going too well.
and see that we barely have any enemies here left. Well, I say to D, give up and you may live. And then I mentally connect to Obo and say, please subdue him. We can extract important information.
If there is a way to think smiling at Carson, I want to do it.
Okay. So Carson, would you make a persuasion test, please?
Damn, I already used my advantage. God damn.
Does this thing understand common?
There's no way of you knowing that.
Very cool.
Meta-wise, I get a persuasion check. Skills, alright. Don't fail me now.
I could do that. That is an option.
Okay. You hear it bleating out, "Please, no kill!"
Please no kill. Please no kill.
Yes, of course, if you drop your weapons.
It's not holding any weapons. Obo, what you do?
I disform from being a tiger.
Okay.
Yep. Because I can't talk while being a tiger.
Okay,
Make me small, please. Make me small, please. Thanks, man.
Whop.
Well, alright. We're gonna stay in this square. Alright. So we're gonna look this thing right in the eye. I'm gonna grab it by any clothing that it makes. Does it have clothes?
No, it's it's naked. It has furry goat legs and horns sprouting from its skull, and it's bare-chested.
I grab it by its horns.
Skin is just like this milky alabaster. Cool.
Yeah, okay, well, we're gonna grab it by its horns. I'm gonna look it right in the eye, and we're gonna be like, "Treasure now, give."
Let's see. Do. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So, you grab it. Brotka, what you do?
I'm very suspicious of this thing, but so what I'm gonna do is I can't even reach it. I move
Wait,
myself.
so did the thing just not say anything back to me?
No, it's just like this is all happening. Like combat rounds aren't a place of you talk, it talks, you talk, it talks. Someone else is talking, you talk, it talks. No, it's like, come on. What are other people doing as you're attempting this?
Yeah, Brodkar, he moves here since his stunty dwarf legs don't move him any further, and shakes his warhammer at it and readies an attack action if it tries to get free of Obo's action and like comes towards Brodkar for some reason. I don't have anything else to do.
Okay. So, Pickle, what you do?
Pickle's gonna hide behind Carson and also ready an attack action.
Okay, dokes. So I think that's combat over. So Rothgar and Pickle, both of you are readying an attack action. Carson and Obo, you're the ones conversing with it. So Obo,
Yeah.
you go, treasure, give, and it goes,
Do I need to do strengths?
no, like are you
Strength
just trying
checks.
to like grab him and hold him to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like hand him to Brodgar.
Like as you hand
And I
him
wanted
over,
to-
he's like,
I-
you no see, you blind, let me go, I show you, poof.
Yeah.
Please, no kill.
With the click of my finger, I cast Fairy Fire on him.
No!
Okay.
Can you... What does Fairy Fire do? Is it
just
damage?
illuminates him.
It's not damage.
No, it's not damage. It's
All
not
right.
damage. I'm basically doing this so that if he tries to go invisible and run off, he can't.
Yeah, your spell has no effect on him. It washes off him as much magic might off a
Uh,
creature.
I say, fellas,
I click my fingers again and try and do it again.
Same thing, but even more spectacular of a fail.
alright,
Wait, but he's holding him to the ground. Shouldn't he have disadvantage?
It's a magical effect. He has advantage on saving throws versus them.
Yeah, but then like this gives disadvantage so that it evens out and becomes a normal thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you're not like pinning him to the ground and
are you sure you want to do?
Do I need to do strengths?
No, like are you
Strength
just trying
checks.
to like grab him and hold him to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like hand him to Brodgar.
Like as you hand
I
him
wanted
over,
to-
he's like,
I-
you no see, you blind, let me go, I show you, poof.
Yeah.
Please, no kill.
With the click of my finger, I cast Fairy Fire on him.
No!
Okay.
Can you... What does Fairy Fire do? Is it
just
damage?
illuminates him.
It's not damage.
No, it's not damage. It's
All
not
right.
damage. I'm basically doing this so that if he tries to go invisible and run off, he can't.
Yeah, your spell has no effect on him. It washes off him as much magic might off a creature.
I say, fellas,
I click my fingers again and try and do it again.
Same thing, but even more spectacular of a fail.
alright,
Wait, but he's holding him to the ground. Shouldn't he have disadvantage?
It's a magical effect. He has advantage on saving throws versus them.
Yeah, but then like this gives disadvantage so that it evens out and becomes a normal thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you're not like pinning him to the ground and daubing him with paint. You're attempting to cast magic on him. Don't you try and metagame the system
Fine.
here.
Isn't like
Your
You know what?
power has no hold over me.
here's the thing. I have a bag of flour. I can throw it at him.
Sure, do that. Cover him in
But,
something.
like, first I say, if we tie him up and take a rest, I can dig into his mind, so to speak.
That's also an option. So okay.
Either way, I
Let's
go...
grab like a rope and then tie it around his
Is
neck
it-
like a leash.
Isn't like it's a dexterity saving throw from Fairy Fire, so
Yes,
Like
and
that.
restrained gives him disadvantage, but your power has no hold here.
fine.
I didn't make you make an athletics check. Why are you trying to give me disadvantage, bro? You make an athletics check. Oops! I guess you fall through the floor and break your neck.
You know what? Well,
Yeah,
I guess
keep
we
going.
tie him
Put
up then.
floor on him.
Yeah, tie him up like by the neck and like
And then we
have the
throw a
rope
bag
as a
of flour
leash
over him.
so that someone, and then yeah, you can throw the bag of flour at him. No. All right, so
Okay,
I
he's
give
like
the
tied
end of the
up.
leash.
There's a rope round his neck. You throw flour on him, and he looks like a.
All right, now, who has the strongest strength in this group? Is it me?
And not me.
Okay,
Lights
so
turn to
Carson
blue.
has
-1.
like -1. Pickle, how much do you have?
9.
I have
Okay, so you have
14.
-1. Rockgar, you're 14. Okay,
Or no,
you have
wait.
high strength.
My strength's 6, actually.
Holy shit, that's terrible. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I rolled
pass
really
Rockgar.
badly.
I didn't roll for mine. I give Rockgar the rope. Hold.
Holding.
And then I'm just like, you piece of shit, take us to the fucking treasure.
Also,
Okay.
tell us how we dispel this curse of this town.
He says, "Treasure, treasure! I show you treasure!" And he walks over to the basalt stone altar and begins to like go for it with his hands. What do you do?
I said show, I didn't say get. So I'm going to like push him away and then go for it myself.
Okay, your hands close around stone. Like you reach for what he was reaching for, and it's just stone. And he goes, "You no see, you are blind. Please let me live. I show you."
Should we do the plan of waiting an hour and then digging to his mind?
How will you show us?
And he like holds up his hands and goes, "I show you."
How can we see?
He holds up his hands and goes, "I make you see, please. No kill me, no treasure if I'm dead."
Just
I don't trust him with this. This sounds like the stupidest shit. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
do you want the
Carson here
treasure?
seems like he knows what he's doing. He can dig into people's mind. Let's just take turns holding him down while we wait.
We need to wait an hour because I don't have any spell slots left.
Yeah, we're gonna take the short rest.
Yes, please.
Alright.
Short rest.
Fine.
They're glorious. Nothing bad could possibly happen.
I mean, what's gonna go wrong in a short rest? Come on.
What went wrong last time?
True.
I mean, I'm out of spell slots. I'm out of animal shape slots. It's like, what could possibly? You know what?
First, can I roll an insight check to see how trustworthy he seems when like wanting to show things?
Sure, roll an insight check. Go for it. That'll totally help you.
Or should someone else that has not
No,
-1
you
do it?
said it. Rolled it. None of this. Oh wait, who has the best insight check? Just roll it. Come on, dude.
I was just meta this as hard as possible.
It seems like he genuinely doesn't want to die, and if he has to give you treasure to achieve that objective of not getting killed, that seems a worthwhile pursuit.
Alright.
This
Can we
is
just-
ridiculous.
I mean, we have him covered in flour. We have a rope to him. What could he possibly do?
Summon help. Shout. I don't know.
That's a good
Gag
point.
him.
We should gag him.
Yeah.
Please!
I high five over.
All right. He's gagged. He's tied up by the neck. He's covered in flour. I think we're good to go.
I feel slightly bad about it.
I don't.
Yeah, this is
hilarious.
this is ridiculous.
All right. Let's make him do the thing now.
Oh, so not the short rest. Make him do the thing now that he's gagged.
No, we wait an hour and then. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, it won't work because he's gagged. Does he need
Well,
like?
if we
meat
wait
as
an
well?
hour, there's a chance for something to,
Yeah.
for a random encounter or something to.
There's
Screw this all
also the point that I really can't express enough. You are in a room with a landing outside with 3 staircases that go into stars. You're floating in the void of space right now.
I don't think waiting an hour is like an option. Like
Yeah, I
if
don't
it's
think we can.
if it's like this thing spell this whole room or something, we're gonna die when it runs out.
Alright, show us Satyr.
God damn you people saying it's a satyr! None of you know that!
I don't actually know the name of this thing.
I know it from old games actually. So,
Pickle never
fair
said it
enough.
out loud.
So now that you're willing to let it show you treasure, it moves towards the stone altar, and it thrusts its hands inside the rock, and pulls out its hand, and it's clenched, and it like opens its hands, and you see 4 black gems just sitting in its palm, and he goes, "See, treasure! I
Oh.
give you treasure. You
Thank
let
you
me
humbly.
free.
What are these?
They valuable.
Oh, can I
You
use?
people, money for them. But me,
Can
I give you for life. Let me go." And he
Can I use my?
pushes the gems into your hand and like tugs on the rope.
Can I like use my thing that I got to ask what is the gem to you?
Is it
The
valuable? Is that the
huh?
you want the gossip?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What is
Um,
this?
they seem to be black jasper. You reckon Xiaodi would probably pay about 50 gold for them, like each. So there's 200 gold that he's just pressed into your hand. It seems
So
a
they aren't like
hefty sum.
fucking cursed or some shit, are they?
I mean, you only know the gossip, and the gossip is, yeah, shiny things be valuable, yo.
Ask him if he can do that again. Pull out some more.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll walk up to him
uh,
and do you want to do something first?
I want to ask him if there's any more in there in
Alright.
said stone.
And he goes, no more in there. And he points to like the corner of the room where there's like this misty fog, and you can see like the sunlight glowing from underneath it. And he goes, I go in there. I get you more.
Before
Again, we have him by collar and covered in flour. What could possibly go wrong?
But before we do that, answer this question for me, Mr. Goat thing that I did not mention the name of.
Igaria, I am weak. You are strong. Please, no
Igalia,
kill.
it's a pleasure to meet you, or maybe not for you, but I have one thing to ask, or demand rather. How do we dispel this curse of this town?
You no see. I see. Let me go free.
No, tell me.
And he like holds up his hands and goes, I cannot tell you. You do not understand. You are
I
strong.
don't care. Tell me, and I'll figure it out.
Carson, I don't think you
He's
have.
I
Por
told me I don't understand.
total intelligente incisar incidentaro incita fonta
Pick
inficato.
common.
I slap it. I slap him. I slap him. I slap him. I can't fucking.
You're strong. You do not
Fucking shut the
understand.
fuck up.
And it like holds out its hands and like quivers at you. And you like you can see it's like on one side it's like doesn't want to tell you that you're thick because it's your prisoner, but that's so what it wants says. So what it
Look,
wants to
motherfucker.
say. Wow, I
Go.
can't speak.
Go to the thing with the treasure. Go do whatever you want to do. Brotka, hold the fucking collar. No escaping for you, Mr. Goat thing. And I push him towards wherever the fuck he wanted to go.
Okay, so he walks over to the corner of the room, and
Brodka follows.
he begins walking through the fog, and it occurs to you, like as he steps through, that he should be walking straight into a wall, into the corner. And Brotka, the rope goes taut. Are you following him through the fog?
Yes.
I call my minion to do
If he
that.
follows on, I want to like grab the rope and go with him.
Brotka, could you please make an intelligence saving throw?
This is 50 foot of rope though, so he should be good to go.
Okay.
Maybe find something to cut it off with.
So, Brotka, you step through the fog, and you feel this immediate sense of dislocation. like you step through, there should be a wall, but you pass through the wall, and then you look down, and there's just this starlit sky, and for a moment it feels like you're about to fall, and then you kind of like steady yourself. Your feet are still on something, the rope's still attached to something, and you follow the rope, and you can see this this creature, this satyr,
Mhm.
and it just has formed like ice in its hands, and it's like soaring on the rope, and it looks up and sees you and goes, Fantintal! Make an initiative, Borotgar roll, just versus.
Oh,
I
I wanted to
Chance do
follow
an action.
Crew though.
Yeah, but Borotgar's the one on the end of the rope. Oh,
I guess.
yeah, roll.
Single combat.
What do you roll, Borotgar?
16.
Yeah, so you see this thing, it's like formed a blade out of ice and it's soaring through the rope. It looks up, says something in a language you don't understand, and looks terrified. And you're both standing. You're standing on nothing. There's just like space beneath you. What do you do? Oh.
So it's. Is it like it's coming at me aggressively? Or
No,
just
it's trying to
scared?
free itself. It's like cutting through the rope.
Ah,
But it hasn't got through the rope because the rope's like temp rope. It's quite thick and it's using ice.
I want to like grab its hand and like the one it's cutting with and like pull it away from the rope and try to put him down again, like wrestle him down on the floor that doesn't exist.
Okay, okay. Make an athletics check. Oh, too much humor, much lol. Yeah. So you like try and grab hold of it, and it headbutts you. You stagger back a second.
I
and
should
then
have used my inspiration.
Then it does its action. It cuts the rope free, and for a moment, it begins to shimmer, and you see like the flower on it, just like outlining it. Then, Obo, you step through after Brotgar. Make an intelligence saving throw.
We're going into the void, boys.
You have rolled
Oh.
3. That's not very good for you.
That's not very good for me at all.
So, how much damage do you take? How much damage do you
How much that?
Oh,
How
Um,
much damage?
you take a whopping. Whew, this is going to be amazing. 4 points of damage, Obo.
Oh.
Right in the HP.
Oh.
Hang on, that was.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm
However,
so hurt.
perhaps more importantly, you step through the fog and you push through the walls, which aren't really there, and you step out into the void of space. The floor underneath you doesn't exist, and you just start falling. Your eyes begin to stream, water evaporates from them, your lungs empty, you find yourself unable to breathe, unable to talk, just floating in this void, and in the distance, you can see, just standing, as though not affected by this in the slightest, Brotgar and the creature just floating in this indeterminate void, as you just go, you can't even scream, because you have no air, it's just,
It's like
floating off into space. And then Brotgar, it's your turn. The creature's free, and you can see like it's faded in and out of visibility, but you can still see it because it's outlined by the by the flower. So you just see like this kind of like it's like when you throw paint on an invisible person.
Yeah.
And it's
there's
just standing there in the starscape.
Bag of flour, always useful.
and there's a falling half elf just came in and
Oh no,
falling
from
through.
your
Yeah, I think I'm-
perspective, like from your perspective, Obo walked in behind you
Okay.
and then collapsed on the ground. Just like was as though he just fell down dead. Just went plop.
Well done. I think Obo can take care of himself. I try to reach for the creature again, and this time I get inspired by my horrible experiences in this place with all these illusions and stuff, and I
Oh,
rolled
I
the
love
advantage.
illusions. Okay, 14 is your target.
40.
Yeah.
14. Okay, so you equal it, and you're the attacker. So yeah, you managed to get it in a grapple, but it's not a good one. It's like up in the air whether you're going to maintain it or not. Grappled, 0 can't benefit from speed, and you're attached. Does grappling do anything else? Combat.
I don't think it does.
Grapple.
It restricts movement.
It can't move,
Yeah,
it can't run away, and it can't go invisible. Escaping a grapple can use its action to escape. Gains the grappled condition. Index. Whee. Grappled. There's a condition. Speeds of some 0. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Okay, cool. I think I know what's going to happen with that one. Okay. So, you managed to grapple onto it, and it, like... You grab it by the shoulders and you're trying to like push it to the ground. It begins bucking violently, and it like just begins trying to slam its head into you. So it's gonna like try and headbutt you essentially. Same
Yeah.
thing it did previously. We know how well that went. Oh, better this time. You take some damage.
Oh, damn it. I'm gonna die here.
It's still grappled by you, however. So on your next turn, if you want to restrain it using your action, you can. You take 5 points of damage. I'm assuming that doesn't drop you.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so Carson and Pickle, you see the creature in Brockgar step through the fog portal, and then you see Obo follow, and now you're just standing in the room, and it keeps shuddering and shaking violently, like it lurching, almost as though you're on like a spaceship that's undergoing Star Trek physics, you know. Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa. And what are the two of you doing?
Maybe the tree's growing.
Like from your perspective,
Yep.
you can't see or hear anything of the events beyond the gateway.
Well, Pickle, what do you want to do?
I have no idea.
Okay,
Should we talk about today?
okay.
You guys
So,
didn't want to go good, did you?
Obo,
Yo.
how you doing there?
The sound of incoherent screams, I guess, is what's
yeah.
going through me right now.
I
Oh,
think you might be able to have another saving throw. Let me check real quick.
Would I not realize that the area around me is kind of like not growing, and it's like, hold on a second, am I not falling? And
Just
like,
make
you
an
know,
intelligence saving throw. No, because like from your perspective, you are fooling. Brockgar and the creature are getting further away. All the sensory input is matching until you pass the saving throw,
oh,
and then you realize you're on a solid object, and Brockgar is like 10 feet away from you. It's like there's this overwhelming sense of vertigo, and then you're on solid ground. What do? You can see Brockgar struggling with the creature, and it's got like ice blades growing out of its hands, and it's headbutting him. But you can see that Brockgar has it like in a hold.
oh, hi, Brodgar.
You say the words forming on your lips.
Elfman!
Wait, the
Get
words
your
like aren't
ass
coming
over
out.
here.
Oh no, they come out. It's like, never mind. Carry on. Sorry.
Get your ass over here.
I don't need to. Magic stone. Oh wait, no, hold on. Is the thing within 30 feet? Could I like
Yeah,
run
yeah,
to it?
yeah.
Oh, in that case, then I want to cast Shillalog and do that.
I mean, it didn't even get one combat round away from the gateway. And Skype, you son of a bee.
But yeah, Shillalog.
Skype.
What is? Smack it.
So,
I smacked it.
If you just click the video icon. Yeah, there we go.
Yay, I'm back.
Skype is amazing. Okay.
Yeah, totally. Not the
So
worst
are you
thing ever.
attempting to kill or knock out?
I suggest you knock out it. We could take it home with us.
That's actually a good idea. What could we do with a satyr at home? No.
Unused slave.
I
Do
mean,
you think its horns are worth anything?
we need its help to. Like, do you think the curse will be lifted by killing it? Like, we need its help.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's knock him out.
Okay, so you slam your wooden shillelagh into this creature's skull, and it's being held by Brodgar, so it doesn't have a chance to move. And there's just like this, boom, and then it collapses. And then I need an intelligence save from all of you.
Everyone,
Yeah,
even those not there.
everyone, all 4 player characters.
Whoa, dude.
Unbeatable.
And it's a shitty throw. God help me.
Okay. So, that amuses me that it's Brodgar and Obo that just failed that save. Okay, so what happens is Pickle and Carson Foley. From your perspective, Brodgar and Obo have stepped out. And they stepped out with that horned creature, and you were floating in space, and then, as though someone clicked their fingers, nothing is strange anymore. You're standing in the burnt timbers of the mayor's home. There is a broken stone altar of basalt in front of you. There are various shelves and chests lying around, broken weaponry. You can see scatterings of bones and goblin-fletched arrows embedded in all the walls. You can see the corpse of the mayor, bloated and corpusculent, with this deep red vivid sash there. However, Brodgar and Obo, from your perspective, you remember leaving Haven. In fact, I think you remember something about a cave. And perhaps you even remember the campfire last night, but you do not remember entering Belcame. You do not remember meeting this creature. Nothing that has occurred in the last 2 hours is in your living memory. And you are standing
Nope.
smoking with this white energy in a room that you've never been, with Carson and Pickle looking at you as though you've just spontaneously appeared, with broken corpses and desiccated bodies lying all around you. So, that's the theme.
So, what did you do?
Do we have the do we see the satyr thing? Me and Obo.
Everybody sees the
Don't you
corpse of
fucking
the
dare
satyr,
point
yeah.
a pick.
The corpse of the satyr is halfway in a wall. It's probably the only thing which is slightly odd, because you see its hind legs sticking out of a wall, and then a solid object.
You're Brodgar. I remember you. You, Carson. You're.
Hello. Oh, you
Hi.
did. How did you dispel the curse?
Who's that?
What happened?
And I point at Pickle and I'm like, who's that?
You just traveled with me for a day. You should remember me.
Wait, have you?
I remember Elfman. We were in a. There was this burly guy left for Haven from that cave.
Yeah, the friendly dude who just investigated the places we did. But, fellas, have
So
you
do I
forgotten
feel
your
the
memory?
weight of the Jasper in my pocket?
Guys, have
what?
you lost your memory?
Are we in that cave or something?
That is an
What the-
incredibly specific question.
Like,
We're in Beltane.
what-
We're in a big tree.
that we were supposed to go there.
Oh. Well then, there's certainly a great tale to be told on the way back.
What tale? We haven't even fought anything. I haven't gotten to kill anything. What kind of tale is that?
So here's what happened. fellas. So you were knocked unconscious by this horned beast, and then I and Pickle heroically saved you. But now that you've awoken, you seem to have lost your memories. So, that's pretty bad.
Wow, Carson, you're my hero. Thanks, man. I run up
Well,
and hug him.
thanks for saving our hide, I guess.
Yeah.
Not
Do you
in
want-
agreement with Carson.
All right. Well, should we head back home?
I guess we should.
yeah.
Quickly, do I feel the black jasper in my pocket, Mr. GM man?
I mean, Pickle, would you like to roll a sleight of hand check?
Mm,
I think you get disadvantage for not saying it and not spelling once right. Yeah. You feel a hand in your pocket, and you see
I
Pickle
feel it.
fishing around for something.
I grab the end of my quarterstaff shillerlager and smack him in the back of the head with it.
Yeah, I think we see like an NCIS Jeffro Gibbs kind of kadonk.
No,
Hey, I was just trying to get my sling stones back.
your sling stones? I have like a shit ton of those, and I pull out my sack that's filled with like 100 of them. I'm like,
I think it's
take
slightly
some.
less than 100 at this point. Is it like 96, 95? Have you been keeping
I
track
believe
of
it'd be
that?
like 90. I believe it'd be like 80. Well, I mean, like, you aren't paying attention to ammunition, but I had like 100 of them, so I've got them forever.
Those are crude
I
things. I
imagine
want
it's
the
80
halfling
or
made
70.
ones.
Well, yeah. Don't go fishing around my pockets, you little piece of shit. Fucking, I don't even know you.
Yeah, you do. You remember leaving Haven with me.
Do I remember leaving Haven with him?
Yeah, you remember pretty much the first day of travel, but like
Oh.
it's as though you woke up after having a night's rest and you were in a different place. It's like that kind of situation.
I mean, I guess I don't know Pickle that much then.
Yeah, I walk to Carson and like I lift his hand up, like take his hand and lift it up and think like, did you really save me with this flimsy hand of yours?
Not with his hand itself. I actually probably like turn it, and an eye appears, like emerges from his palm with my magic.
I just
Oh,
like
Carson! How could I ever repay you?
Well,
I like shake my head and with disbelief, but like I let it be.
would
I
you,
mean, I'm going full out.
would you like to hear the tale of the Deaf Eye?
I would love to hear the tale of the Death Eye. Tell me all about it, every single little detail.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I
And-
think we can like
Oh,
fade to
and-
credits
Yeah.
here.
I also want to
Well,
take the satyr with me home.
As a point, the good half of it's in the wall. So like you've got a
So
pair
I
of
can't
goat
pull
legs.
that out.
Yeah, you got a pair of goat legs.
Oh,
Like the other
Oh.
half of it has just ceased to exist on the material plane. It's just like obliterated from.
Right.
It's like when you
Aw.
walk through a portal and someone stood on the other end. You know, have you ever
well,
played
I
in
guess
Halo?
it died.
Oh, it's
I've played-
very
I've
dead.
played some Halo.
It's very dead.
Yeah, it's very
I mean,
okay.
you did knock it
Well,
unconscious, and then reality shifted back to what it should have been.
yeah. Well, I guess in that case, let's. I'm not even going to take the legs. Well, yeah, no, I'm not going to take the legs. I kind of wish I took that. But yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, we
And
should
then we
check
fade
for
to
loot
black.
in the mayor's house before we go back.
So I think what we see is a little montage of you like rummaging through all the little hovels and chests and drawers in the mayor's house, and then maybe a montage of you traveling back to Haven where Carson's like preaching the Deaf Eye and
Yeah.
Hrothgar's being like, really,
Yes.
really. But you managed to find a couple of things. You managed to find 3 flasks, which are potions. They all seem to be different. These, unlike the rest of the stuff, aren't located in like chests that obviously belong to humans. They're like dotted around the place and found in like grassy pods that seem to extrude from the walls or inside the bloated skulls of things. You know, particularly odd. You do manage to find the town coffers, which are chock full of coinage. 2,400 copper, 1,000 silver, and 50 gold to be precise. But you also find 4 more of those black jaspers. Like, you find one in the eye socket of a creature and a couple on a bookshelf. But so yeah, so you find them. There's a total value amid the coins and the gems of 575 gold. So 575 is your gold count, and that's with 3 potions on top of it. So the 3 potions, there's one which is like quite big. It's got a blue bottle with like white crisscross lacing and a little heart stopper. Then there's one which is just like a twisty spiral. The entire bottle is just like a spiral. It's almost like a corkscrew. And the third one is just this dull red flask that just seems to be like slightly warm to the touch. So, what's the plan?
Could I do some NCI level investigation into these potions to see what they're about?
Make a Arcana check.
Can I do that to another potion?
Give advantage to Kal-El.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I have proficiency in the ways of the potioning, so
But you get advantage too, so no, it's...
Okay. And make the same roll 3 times.
okay.
You needed that advantage.
Oh, same roll 3 times. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
The second potion is obviously a magical potion of some kind. The first, it appears to be a powerful healing potion. Mechanically, it's a potion of greater healing. And the third potion seems to be like imbued with the power of fire. It's a potion of fire breath. A potion of fire breath. Well, drink it and you breathe fire, I assume. Yeah, after drinking, you can use your bonus action to exhale a fire at target within 30 feet, and they make a dex save or take 46 damage. And you can do that 3 times in an hour. Cool. But the corkscrew potion? I don't know. Who even puts potions in a corkscrew bottle? It's ridiculous.
Sounds like the weirdest fucking thing. Who the hell would do that? God, that's so weird.
So back at town. So as you walk back into Haven, is there anything you wish to sell? Oh, before I forget, there is the sword. The sword the Satyr was holding looks quite nice, and you'd probably have picked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imaginably.
Yeah.
What's the
a
sword
short
about?
sword that's just like a shiny, like silvery metal. It doesn't seem magical in any way, but it's exceptional quality.
Can I investigate the shit out of it?
Yeah, it's exceptional quality, lighter than ordinary metal, obviously not worked by the hands of men.
Oh, so that's all the information you can give me? I can't.
I mean, it was
Plus
in the
the
hands of the
challenge and bonuses
Satyr,
to
it
it.
is obviously created by the Fae. It's not inherently magical in and of itself.
Is it what type of weapon is it?
It's a short
sword,
sword.
dagger.
Short sword.
So, do we want to sell the weapon then?
Well, I wouldn't mind
Well,
carrying
no,
around.
the
It
only
looks
person
fancy.
here who could use a short sword is the thief.
Yeah, I have no problem giving it to Pickle.
Cool. So
I'm
people
not gonna
just
use
note
it.
down that you have the Satyr's short sword. You can even, if you want, have the name of the Satyr. So you can have Igaria's short sword.
Ooh, fancy names.
Do we want to roll? Like, should we split the potions up, right?
I don't want any of the potions.
Brothgar is very interested in the potion of fire breathing.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
It's all yours.
I wish to take the
Thank you.
potion of greater healing.
Thank you, my savior,
No problem.
Carson.
I'm a kind
I want to
person.
take this corkscrew potion to someone or something who can tell me what it is.
Okay, so if Carson, you take the potion of greater healing, Broskar, you take the potion of fire breathing, and we cut to a scene where Kal-El, having endured the spitting and cursing of the village as you walk back into town, you're standing in Jowdy's shop, and he's holding the corkscrew potion up to the light.
Yeah, Zadi, we found this in the place that we were in, right? And I don't even know what's it about. I'm not incredibly good at these, but I'm an honest man to you, and I'd appreciate if you were an honest man to me.
He looks at it with an intense, studious gaze, and thinks to himself for a moment. Interesting. And he takes out a bit and puts it on the tip of his finger, and rubs it around, and goes, yes, very interesting. I'd be interested in purchasing this from you. I just need to work out what a fair price would be. And you can see him, he's doing mental mathematics in his head.
Is he maybe browsing a book of some sorts?
Oh, you could perhaps say that. Yeah, it's a thing you could say. He offers you 100 gold for it.
Do you know what it is?
I have an idea what it is. Yes.
Well, what's the idea?
Well, that would cost you.
That would cost me.
Well, yes. Unless you sell it to me, then I'll freely tell you what it is.
Keep it.
How much do you want for information?
25 gold. I think it's a fair price.
Do I actually have 25 gold?
Yeah, you
After
did.
the split, yeah, everyone will get 144 gold.
Well,
Yeah, you would have
yeah.
it anyway. Just because
yeah. Then sure, take,
previous.
give.
Okay, so you give him 25 gold of your money, and he goes, "It's an oil of slipperiness. It's a magical lubricant that simply does not make one glide through obstacles, but enables one to move unencumbered by chains or webs, or any number of magical ailments that an adventuring folk might have come across."
Huh. I regret giving you my money.
Well,
Yeah.
you can make some of it back. You'll still be up.
It will still be up.
Do you sell him the potion?
Nobody here wants it.
Sorry, what's the title again?
Nobody could do with the
it's
freedom of
basically
movement.
freedom of movement on yourself. For, is it 8
Yeah.
hours or something?
For how long?
Oh, some amount of time. An indeterminate amount of time. I mean, does it really matter?
Give or take 10
Yeah.
minutes.
It's 10 minutes.
Something that lasts.
Yeah. No, 8 hours. It's 8 hours.
Oh shit! What? Okay.
8 hours.
That's a
freedom of
really long
movement.
time.
It's up to you. Your potion.
Pickle, you're a man of slipperiness. Would you like to be slipperier?
That sounds like a loaded question.
I mean, I'm just wondering, do you want it?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, is 100 gold for selling?
So you're up.
I mean-
5. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, I don't like this deal.
Just sell it. I don't know.
Is
Keep
this
it.
valuable enough to you to take the 100 gold again?
No, I have to charge you for the information.
Well, I mean, you were gonna give me the information free if I was gonna sell it to you. And here I am about to
Ah.
sell it to you.
But now you know what it is. Then you know it's worth 100 gold. I mean, before I could have been buying something worth 1,000 gold.
Am I there?
Hmm.
I mean, are you there? It's up to you.
Alright, I look up. Well, knowing my fair share of prices, I would say it is at least worth 130 gold.
Ah, but that's not what I offered. I offered 100.
Yes,
And
but
we're haggling.
But would you not wish to sell it for have it?
You know what, Jadu? I feel there are thieves in this town that could make better use of this than you could, and I just take it. I'm not going to sell it to you, but
You're
I'll sell it
making
to
a
someone.
mistake.
130 gold and no less.
He looks at you, Carson, and goes, "You made a worse mistake, but you're making a mistake as well." As you walk away,
What mistake did I do? Do you hate
opening
me
your
now?
mouth.
Hmm.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to shove it in my backpack. Maybe I might use a freedom of movement.
Okay.
I don't know.
So you split the gold. There's 140 gold there. One potion to Prothgar, one potion to
Uh,
Carson,
like-
a sword to the halfling.
Party, how do we feel about just letting Obo take the gold as we got an item each?
Hmm?
Like, all of us got an item each, so I find it fair to just give Obo the gold.
All the gold. I'm not giving
No,
you all the
that's
gold.
500 and some gold that he
Maybe
get.
100 gold, like from
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, sorry, no. I thought
On that
you
note,
wanted to- Sorry,
I
had
want to
brain fart.
sell the gems and share them with everyone but
Sorry.
Pickle.
I had a giant brain fart. I will now be in shame for eternity.
Yeah, the gems were included in the 575 gold, just to give you a heads up there.
Oh, okay.
So I
okay.
assumed you had already like split that evenly.
I mean, I want to take away some from Pickle because he attempted to steal it from me.
I mean, if you want
So,
to
like-
do that, I can't stop you.
That's what I want to do. I'm not sure exactly how to do that because I'm not the math man here. But, yeah.
Well, that and you didn't find all the treasure, so I would just keep whatever you kept for me for myself. To balance
That's
it out.
fine. I'm not
we
too
can
interested
quite
in material
happily,
possessions,
We can
I
quite
just-
happily work this out as Pickle. You managed to find some of the gems and pocket them for yourself. But Obo, in a fit of rage at you trying to steal his gems, doesn't give you his share. But it all works out the same, and you get 144 gold each. Excellent. So,
Yeah.
with the dirty issue of the money over, and Carson, you can work out if you want to give Obo extra money later. Let's give you some experience. Actually, let's check the
Yay.
quest board for a reward because you did complete the quest.
Yeah, like.
We didn't forget that.
That we did.
I believe that the Duke was offering a reward. Wow, whew, nearly glossed over that entirely.
I thought it was included actually. I was like, yeah.
Well, let's go talk to the Duke.
You talk to the Seneschal Milosh and he gives you some money. An elegant proclamation is nailed to the board. Whatever the cause of the ill curse that rests over the ruins, yada yada yada, though the devil's children, yada yada, 100 imperials. So everyone gain an extra 25 gold.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, so, the first fight, let's see. Met the big dude, saw the cave, went to town, and fought the tree monsters. It's 300. Fought the rats while you rested, 150. Got ambushed on a staircase, 125. Fought the end room, 200, 400. Completed the quest, 500. Okay, I think that's everything. There we go. Nice and simple. So, first combat 300, second combat 150, stairs 125, final fight 400. Completed the mission 500. So let's see what that adds up to. And divide that number by the number of players. Cool. Everyone gets 370 experience for a job well done.
Yay.
And you all gain a heroic action.
All of us?
Defeating the Scourge of Belkheim once and
Yeah.
for all.
Like
Please,
I
no kill.
like I make it known that it was the Deaf Eye and not the Disciples of Kord that made it.
Yeah, I wanna give up my heroic action because I failed that intelligence saving throw like a dum-dum. And it was all Carson.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
The
but-
best.
It was all Carson and his magnificent death eye.
Yeah, the all-seeing obsession saved us and it caused badassery.
Where did I put my pen?
So I'm gonna, like, there's the whoever we bring the quest to, like, he praises all of us. So I just take the praise, even though I don't remember any of it.
Yeah, I think just
I
end
don't
up in the
remember
pub
shit,
and drink
but-
yourself into oblivion. He probably, like the Seneschal, probably smooths things over with the local militia for you. Kelahel, please make a charisma saving throw along that vein.
Carson, I don't get help.
What do you wish to do?
No
I
help.
know. Oh.
Do the town still hate Kale? Yeah.
Yes.
Like maybe rumor has passed around town that you're good and you've destroyed the vile scourge of Belkheim, but everyone still remembers what you did when you were in the town. So I think there's a big pressure for you to not be around.
Can I try to be like, he was once a bad man, then he converted through one true faith.
You can try that, yes, with limited success. But anyway, thank you all for playing, and that's the end of the session. So, any shout outs for the internet, for the brain dead people that are watching this terrible show?
Dead people.
Cat. I have to give them a cat. Have a
The
cat.
video isn't on, Kalel.
Yeah, your video's turned off.
Oh. Have a cat.
Dun 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 dun.
Meow.
There it is. It's a cat.
Excellent.
That is a cat. That is exactly what that is.
That's a kitten, not a cat.
That is a kitten. I have another kitten too. I'm absolutely loaded on cats. Look at this cat.
Okay. So while cats are being shown, has anyone else got anything to say?
Pickle made it through unscathed.
Good work.
Success.
People attempted to steal my things.
Love you
Unfortunately.
all. Good session. Great reward.
Brodka doesn't remember why he got wounded.
don't
Some
remember
weird
anything.
That is
face
true.
picture knocked you over the head.
Oh. I love it. It's lit. Okay, anyway, well, thank you all for playing, and farewell. Goodbye, internet. Thank you for seeing this. If you do, make me YouTube famous. Give me all that money. Woo! That's not going to happen. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Have a nice day. Farewell, and smile at the cameras.